Hello viewers, my name is Frank Kabushenga and I'm happy that we are coming before you. It is a new year 2026 and at TFK Luminary Publishers, we are happy to bring you Honorable Shem Bagaine, who has prepared for us a book. And so we are happy to begin this new year with an upcoming book titled Foresight by Honorable Shem Bagaine. And before we release this book, it is just important that we get to hear from the horse's mouth. What is this book about? How did it all begin? And what should the reader out there who is looking out for this book look out for? And so, Honorable, I should also congratulate you for having taken on time and spared time to make sure that you tell us your life story. And so, Honorable, to start with, tell us about this topic, this title. The title, Foresight, is a quite interesting one. And so I don't know what you'd have to tell the viewer out there, what inspired you to have your story told, and especially giving it the title, Foresight.
Thank you very much, Frank.
You're welcome.
I have been living with thoughts
Yes.
for a long time
Yeah.
about telling story of my own life.
Yeah.
From the childhood through primary school education,
Yeah.
secondary education,
Yeah.
university, and up to employment and politics and so on. I reminisce with nostalgia all those events, and I thought I would put something down for people to read and hopefully get to know what I am, what I have been, and they probably learn from me in some respects, particularly in areas of politics.
Yes. And you know, it comes at the right time where we are right into an election period. And many leaders are going to come on board, and everyone having promised so much. I do not know what you think the leaders who are coming on board, especially the youth, stand to pick from this book.
Well, it's very unfortunate that we are going through phases of electioneering that is bringing back sectarianism based on religion, tribes, and so on, and not emphasizing the democracy that we in the national resistance movement fought for when we went into the struggle.
Yes.
I'm hoping that elections will be peaceful and free from rigging, and we get back and we start hopefully a new phase that would focus on what the president has been telling the people during his campaigns, to look at the development of our country, industrialization, infrastructure, and democracy.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was during your time, you having really been some of the pioneers in the arena of politics, especially when you got into parliament. What was it like for you? Were you looking for a job? Was it a matter of service? It seemed to have a different approach.
Well, to begin with, when we got into the movement, and the fight for democracy, we were not doing it because we wanted to get jobs.
Yes.
We were doing it because we wanted our country to be free so that the democracy could reign. And indeed, when we won the power and came into NRC, we had our 10-point program, which was guiding us on what to do, and we did it very well. I remember very well that the NRC and the sixth parliament, we are very straight and we were focused and doing very well. But over the period of time now, things have changed.
Things are taking a
And
different
we
direction.
seem to be going in a different direction, contrary to what our destination was.
Talk about his leadership positions. What would you say on how he conducted himself as a leader from your point of view as a wife back home? What would you say?
When he was an MP,
Yes.
I think there I didn't like it.
Okay.
I didn't like it. He spent a lot of money and a lot of people would come. And even when I'm here, I hear a lot of people are at home in my house.
Yes.
So I got annoyed.
Yeah.
I got annoyed. I said, I mean, how can you allow people to come in my house when I'm not there? But I mean, it was his choice, and I had accepted his choice of becoming a politician.
Yes.
Yes.
Take us into the external operations when you're supporting the NRM before taking power. You seem to have played a very, very pivotal role there. What snippets do you have for the reader that will get from the book?
Well, I think people should understand, first of all,
Yeah.
the reason why we went into this struggle.
Yes.
Our country, political arena was full of misfortunes engineered by the leaders at that time.
Yes.
And especially the Amin regime, where we lost a lot of people were being killed by the regime. So when I was in Nairobi at that time,
yes,
and I didn't experience so much of the deaths here, but of course I lost relatives and friends, and I was concerned. So when Museveni and the group came up with the struggle ideas, we joined and we started an external wing in Nairobi.
Yes.
Which was charged with propaganda, selling the struggle to the rest of the world, and seeking help, and also helping our people, and raising funds to help the struggle carry on with the soldiers in bush and so on. And it was quite exciting. I was the external wing treasurer.
Yes.
And I had a lot of work to do, responsibilities of raising funds. It wasn't easy, but we managed it, and up to the end.
And because the motivation was to make sure motherland Uganda gets back to its feet.
We were looking at normalizing life in Uganda, democracy, peace, and freedom.
All right. Now, eventually, the pieces are timed, NRM is in power. Now you get into politics and become an MP of your constituency.
Yes.
How was it, just in a minute, how did that ground play out for you as an MP? One, you went into the struggle, went to the trenches, and were able to have the opportunity to win and get onto the high table. Just a few thoughts of what it was for you.
When I came back from Kenya, in the second year of the NRM taking over power, I was approached by people to stand for elections in the upcoming NRC, National Resistance Council.
Yeah.
I initially resisted because it was not my idea to become a politician.
But you were helping them. You didn't have a view to actually take charge.
I wanted to remain a professional person, do my work, and in an atmosphere that was safe and encouraging, peaceful. But pressure came up, and I decided to go and stand for elections in 1989 for the NRC representing Ndongo County in Kabale.
Kabale district.
And I was amused because I went on a Wednesday
Uh-huh.
without campaigning,
Uh-huh.
and election was the following Saturday.
Okay.
I went against an opponent who had been there campaigning for 3 months.
I thought you were an opposite.
But it was interesting because when I appeared, people were excited. And they reminded me of my old days of Kigezi College Butovere, when I was a football star.
Yes.
They remembered the name we had, the name me Twist.
Twist.
They said, "Oh, Twist is back." And
your campaign was
on that basis, on the Saturday, lining up, people lined behind me, and I won.
Wow! Without campaigning.
Without campaigning at all.
So the football you played way back came to play.
Yes.
And win you a vote.
Yeah.
He was quite a sportsman.
Yeah.
Sometimes we say allegedly because we were not there, we didn't see, but but the reputation was there.
Yeah.
He did well.
Yeah.
In athletics and football.
Yeah. He actually even has a nickname for that, Twist.
Twist. Incidentally, myself, I did play football. I did play rugby majorly.
Yeah.
And athletics as well.
Okay.
And this up to post-primary, where I represented Kigezi district. So we share that in common.
Okay.
And every now and then we sit here, we watch football together. That for me displayed and also managed to bring out his leadership qualities, because in sports I was an administrator in the world of rugby.
Okay.
Where I chaired our regional association in Western Uganda. There are aspects of sports where when you get into leadership that align with the message in this book.
Right.
And for those who will read it, I believe they will understand the message that is permeating through the words in that book. So for me, that's where I align with. I mean, we align in very many different things, but I wanted to pick out that particular aspect.
Great.
Yeah.
Now, we are at the time where in Uganda we're having elections tomorrow.
Yes, yes.
What would you say about your father and what he's written in the realm of politics? What kind of politician did you see in your father?
My father has been blessed with a gift of generosity.
Okay.
I mean, and I'm not talking generosity in just about the money that he has. It's about the time, the effort. He loves his people. He loves where he grew up. He loves his family, his village, and his entire community. And he made a commitment to do something about it. And that's what he has done. And that's the kind of politician we're looking forward to.
Right.
People who are willing to give of themselves to help the people in this country.
The real servanthood heart.
We saw our father give everything of himself and was really involved in the community and wanted to grow it. It really wasn't about money. It was about him and working with the people to make sure that they are better than where they started.
Now, amidst all this, you have a family.
Yes.
Most people find it a challenge to run these two different community calls, you know, being a politician, being a businessman, and then you have a family. What do you have to say about how you saw your family grow and take shape, what it is?
Well, I was still operating as a professional valuer.
Yes.
And earning some money that would help me maintain my family. I remember during those days of NRC and even the 6th Parliament, the payment to MPs or NRC members was so meager that you couldn't live on it. It's not like today when the current MPs are earning fortunes. By that time we were serving, basically serving and getting very little in return.
Yes.
I couldn't, and I would say that money was not helping me at all. I depended on what I was earning as a pollution surveyor.
Right.
Later on, he retired from active politics, and later on he was appointed to become a minister. That time when he was many times the president had asked him, but he was refusing.
Yep.
And then I also said one time, I said, you accept to be a minister. I also wanted to be a minister's wife.
Yeah. Now, you also write profoundly about the aspect of business and you being a valuer, of course, amongst many other things. What insights do you have for the upcoming youth and professionals in that area?
Well, it is a business. It is business as usual.
Yeah.
And I'm afraid that some streets are coming up which are not professional. They are competitions, looking for jobs, and in the process getting involved in a bit of corruption and so on, which is not very good for the profession. Yeah.
And many people, there's some people who seem not to have really mastered the call for proper valuation and doing the feasibility studies of this that are required professionally. You write something quite interesting about those aspects.
Yes. When I started working with Tyson's in Kenya, there was a lot of development taking place in the real estate sector.
Yep.
And the developers in Nairobi were quite clear, and they didn't want to develop without having feasibility studies. So we did a lot of those in Nairobi, which guided people in terms of what development they would carry out on their plots.
Yep.
When I got into Uganda here,
yes,
that doesn't seem to be the procedure that people follow.
Okay.
They simply go and develop something huge somewhere which is not properly studied, and in the process, it's a misinvestment. They don't gain what they should otherwise have gained.
And the regrets come later when it is too late.
Yes, when it is too late. When you can't put down the structures and develop them, you just lose.
And as life unfolds, you write about some incidents where you almost lost your life.
Oh yes.
Bullets. Just a few snippets before.
Yes. I'm thankful to God.
Yes.
And He was very kind to me, and He protected me from challenges.
Yeah.
Some of which could have been fatal.
Yes.
Like I recall the accident, motor vehicle accidents in Kenya. Two of them, one of which I went into Kamiti River with my vehicle and managed to get out, although I was not a swimmer. I don't know how I got out, but I got out.
Right.
And the other one, I went sailing on the escarpment in Naivasha. Went down with the car on the hill and landed in the valley, and again got out.
My father described some of the events that he has been through, that only by the grace of God he is alive today.
The miraculous ones.
Especially going off the road, down a valley, into the river, a man who doesn't know how to swim.
Yeah.
It's just amazing that when he describes that whole event, it's quite beautiful, and it's amazing that all his children can swim.
They had to avoid that.
You have to be able to learn.
Encounters.
And when we were children, such events were not, your dad had an accident, but you don't really understand what happened until you get to read the detail where he talks about his own full experience in it. So I'm looking forward to people having a taste of what that feels like.
Right.
An interesting one, which was almost deadly, was the incident in 2001 at Ruahi, where I was shot at, where somebody emptied the whole magazine on my vehicle.
Yes.
But again, we managed to pull through without anybody being hurt.
Right.
That I thank God for.
Right.
Yeah.
So it talks about a time he was traveling to Kabale and he fell into an ambush and he survived it. And there were, 26 bullet holes in the car. So that story alone tells you a lot about what Daddy has been through and how God has spared him, how God has continuously given him another chance.
Right.
It's a very interesting story and very rare.
How did you take it, you personally, when you got to hear?
First of all,
did it?
At that time there was no social media.
Yeah.
I was in school, in high school, and what happened was he called the school, and I was called to the office to talk to him.
Which school was that?
I was in Gayaza High School.
Okay.
So when I went to the office to talk to him, he explained to me what had happened and said he wanted me to hear about it before it gets into the news or somebody else tells me, because then it might be, alarming. So I was happy that he had actually done that. It was quite scary because I kept imagining this phone call could have been different if it had gone the other way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So somehow the information reached us that he had been shot at. And of course we were worried, well, is he okay? Is he? Then eventually the information again reached us that he was fine. It's just the car that was damaged. Yeah, so when we saw it, pictures were taken and we eventually saw it, and we just can't understand how he came out of that car unharmed.
In the midst of that, the mega resources and managing so many things, you also get to help quite a number of people go through school and supporting them with school fees. Tell us more about that.
When I started working in Nairobi,
Yes.
I remembered that I had relatives who needed help.
Yeah.
So I started sending money to them to go to school.
Yeah.
And I'm happy that a number of my relatives, brothers and sisters,
Yes.
benefited from that scheme. And even some distant relatives
Yes.
at that time also benefited. When I came back to Uganda and got involved in the politics, I realized there were lots of people who needed help. Now, remembering the assistance I was given by the then district of Kigezi, the War Memorial Fund, and the central government scholarship,
Yes.
I thought that because if I didn't have that assistance, I wouldn't have gone anywhere. I thought I would pay back
Yes.
by remembering what I benefited from and extend it to other people.
Right.
So I started a program of educating children who were needy, and I did quite a number of them. And I'm happy that a number of them are in important positions or running businesses themselves,
Right.
and helping their own families.
Right.
I did this not because I wanted to buy politics. No, I did it because it was altruism, my nature.
Yes.
That I wanted to thank God for helping me get to where I got.
Right.
Yes.
When he was in school, when he was working, he would stay in school, do some work to get school fees.
Raise school fees.
For the siblings.
Yeah.
And then from there, that is when he was very young, still in school. Then he goes to Kenya, he's working, so it is that paying school fees for the siblings, for the relatives, for the community. I wanted him to write that story. Yes, his generosity.
Right.
He has taken hundreds of people to school. To this day, I go into a ministry and I meet somebody I've never met before.
Right.
And they're telling me, thank you so much. I'm like, for what? Your father educated me. I'm like, okay. I don't get ashamed anymore. I just say, okay, what's your name and where are you from? And I mean, that's how far he has educated people we have never met, we don't know, we are not related to, but because they are part of the community from home, he has committed to doing it. And I thank God so much for him.
Now, looking at your engagements with Dad, what could that be that stands out, that comes to mind among the things that you felt touched you deeply from the ways she dealt with you as a daughter growing up?
Interestingly, nowadays parents never used to listen to their children a lot. But dad, my parents generally, but dad specifically, would listen. I mean, if something was bothering you and you went to talk to him, he would listen. It wasn't, you know, I've said this, so let this be done. You'd actually explain yourself, even if it had something to do with school. I remember one time he came to school and he was told something by the headmistress, and he gave me a chance to explain myself afterwards. So he was always that dad who listens, who doesn't make decisions, you know, without understanding your side of it. I think that's what stuck with me the most, and something I try to do also with my kids. So it was the openness, the, you know, that I picked from that.
So not the kind of parents who say first lie down, get 6,
not first, like
then explain yourself.
He did give us chiboko, that's the truth. He did. I mean, if you were found guilty of something, he would give you the belt. He used to use the belt. But as we grew older, we knew that there was a safe space with him, that you could talk to him about something and he would understand and support you, you know, to the best of his ability. And it's not just us, but all the other children who he took care of. Everyone will tell you that his employees in the office, they'll all tell you that, you know, he's empathetic, he listens, and he provides solutions.
You've also gotten to know about his generosity. How did you guys take that to see your money dishing, your father dishing out money left, right, center? Or how did that impact on you as a family or as an individual?
Well, it was his money. He had the right to dish it the way he wanted. But we grew up with him being generous. So it was him. We didn't know any other side of it. We didn't know him to hoard money. We didn't know him to be mean. So it was him. So it was normal. We lived in our home with several relatives. We grew up doing that, so it was normal. We would have to share a bed sometimes. We would have to leave our bedroom sometimes. His home was open to everybody. So we grew up knowing that was what dad was like, and so it was a normal thing. We don't think that maybe we missed out on. He also provided for us, I think sufficiently. We did not lack anything. We got to travel. We got to have holidays. So we didn't, it wasn't like he was taking away from us and giving. He was just sharing. And so it was really okay.
Dad found the perfect balance between frugal and living a little. So he wasn't extravagant. I know it was assumed, hey, before you're rich, and growing up, everybody assumed, but he managed to keep us grounded and keep us down to earth, and to understand that even if he may have money, it's not our money. We should wait and make ours. But that doesn't mean that we didn't get to have family trips together and spend time as a family, and once in a while throw a party and things like that. So he found the perfect balance between living a little and being frugal and spending wisely.
In all this, you have a wife, and I would want to hear, just in brief, how you and Elena make a couple and create an atmosphere that makes a strong family of the Bagaini that we know about. What do you say about her and how you briefly?
Yes, thank you very much. My wife has been a loving wife. She's been taking care of me and continues to take care of me. And we together came up with caring for our own children. And even when I was sponsoring all these other children outside our family, she was cooperative and encouraged me. And I thank her, and we have not had any problems. We have had joy, happiness, and we continue and pray that we continue like that until the end.
What is that highlight that you would have to say on how you have chosen to live as a couple, sticking to your vows and making it count for your family? And
from the beginning, I actually met him when I was a young girl. And even when we got married, he still treated me as a young person.
Okay.
And he gave me my space.
Okay.
When I started working,
Mm.
he never used to ask for the money I was working for.
Mm.
So I saved my money.
Mm.
And actually the money I saved is the money that is helping us now. Now that he does.
Now that
now
he's out
that
of
he's
employment.
out, yes.
Yeah.
So he treated me very well. He gave me my space.
Mm.
At one time, I didn't know I was a married woman because I was doing things like a girl. And then I said, but am I married? It means begin, behaving like a married woman.
Mm.
He gave me my space.
Mm.
Yeah, he never mistreated me from the moment we met up to now.
Mm.
So I just want to thank him for that, and also my family.
Mm.
Also my family, my mother's family, and the family I am married to.
Yes.
He did not. There was no difference for him.
Mm. Take us into the side of him as a father-in-law. What do you say in a few words?
Yeah.
Because some of these books are written that many out there, those who read,
Yes.
borrow a leaf and see how to better themselves.
Yes.
What's some of the insights that you have to say about him in that regard?
Well,
and for this now, you're even speaking up on behalf of your sisters
yes.
who are not here.
Yes. As a father-in-law, he took that role very seriously from the very beginning.
Okay.
Each one of us who was getting married, from our elder sisters to the last, our baby sister in Dar es Salaam right now. And he did it by making sure he was endeared to the family.
Right.
He brought them close to him. I'll give an example just for ours. He made sure that the events were not just about the girl's family, but for the boy's family as well.
Yep.
Since he wanted to invite them to a Hinjira, he said he needs to also go and see where his daughter is going. So the family felt, oh, we are being given an opportunity to do something here. So he endeared himself to the in-law family from the very beginning, from the time when the union is coming.
Right.
And so he made that such a beautiful thing that the in-laws just have no choice but to want to be with him, to build that relationship. So I think our in-laws are so happy that they have a father-in-law like him.
He walked me down the aisle, which I'm so grateful for.
Okay.
He was a friend of my husband's late father. So I was happy to hear that. I was happy to know that he knew the family that I was going to. Of course, he was there for all my functions. He played a very important role in all. I had 3 functions. I had the traditional functions, of course. There were 3 altogether, and he attended all. He hosted all. He participated in all. He put in his all. And when the grandchildren arrived, he visited all. He has been there for all. He even used to go with us to the nursery school for their birthdays.
Wow.
So he's really been involved.
Right.
Yeah, in everything.
Dancing. His love for dancing at all the parties or any occasion where there was music, even if it wasn't really a party, although it always somehow ended up turning into a party. We always did the twist with him, and he's excellent at it, and he loves it, and we love it with him. And as a family, it sort of became a thing that, whenever there's an opportunity for us to dance together, we'll dance the twist with Dad. But then there were also special moments when, after we are all done being all up in their business, he dances with Mom. And it's very sweet and inspiring to watch and see how they move together and how he supports her and moves her around. And it's nice. Growing up watching that, we had our own Cinderella story or fairy tale, right in front of us for us to see and watch. And we still do, and they still do. And it's nice.
He's a very, very good father. I
Yep.
think the children are were more attached to him than me because I was strict.
You are the police officer in
Yes,
the home.
yes. So they would go and report me, and I would even I would even see.
Mm.
I would even see that now the father has come, they are happier with him. Yeah.
The readers may wonder how he brought us up, because he was quite a busy
Very busy, yeah.
body. Busy body from even before we were born. But what is interesting is that even in that busyness of his, he found time for us.
Okay.
He found time to attend all the things that mattered to us in terms of school, be it primary school, secondary school, sports days, dance and drama, visiting days in secondary school, our birthdays. We are a family that celebrate birthdays. So every year we would celebrate birthdays, he would be there.
Okay.
So he somehow found time, even in his busy schedule, to spend time with us. Yeah.
Growing up in my father's house, I believe I can claim to be the apple of my father's eye. But then again, so can all my sisters. My dad just has that capacity for all his girl children. The values that he instilled in me, in us, was honesty, integrity, the value of hard work, and academic excellence. That he wasn't compromising. What inspires me, or at least what I've seen about him that inspires me and I try to carry it forth in my life, is the ability to adapt to any situation, especially those that you truly do not want to take effect. Case in point was our hurried removal from Kenya to Uganda in the late 80s. Surprising things about my father? I do not believe there are any. My father is who he is, both in private and in public. He doesn't do duplicity. Going forward, what I'd love to emulate about my father is his humility. Humility is his forte. And I hope and pray that I could bring on even a modicum of what he brings out of himself. He's just an all-around nice guy.
The book is coming out, Foresight. What would you tell the world out there that is waiting to receive this book after a long time of anticipation, considering your father's way of life? He has done so much, he has lived so much, quite an impact he has had in Uganda, in East Africa, and world over. His name is not strange. What would you be your word to the reader waiting for this book?
Thank you very much. I don't know how to say it in a few words because I don't think it is possible to do so.
Understandably.
But I'll try and pick out a few key aspects I think are important as people read the book Foresight.
Yeah.
I think I'll use keywords. Number one, I'll want to refer to the term resilience.
Yes.
You will, as you turn each page, you will discover one of the key elements that our father applied in his life was resilience. And he faced so many challenges. Some I know people who have given up completely on life.
Right.
But he kept going because of his resilience. Pick another word, patience. Patience with people, specifically. Yeah. Those who know him know when it was time to do work, he was not patient.
Yeah.
But he had a lot of patience with a lot of people who did not hold the same virtue. But he still continued to struggle on with them until they would choose. They would be the ones to choose to give up. Can I call it the 3 C's, which is cool, calm, and collected.
Yeah.
In the face of adversity, our father always showed the one thing, and he used to tell us, and it's one thing I will wrap him up in my definition of, is you don't get excited. Whether it is good, it's a great thing that has happened in your life.
Yeah.
Whether it is mundane, it is normal, it is routine, or whether it's a bad thing. He always used to say, do not get excited. So those are the 3 C's I was talking about: cool, calm, and collected. He is a father figure. He is a person who you want to strive to emulate. But I can tell you some of his achievements are unique to him.
Right.
And we just struggle to apply the principles he's taught us. And I think many people who read the book and who have interacted with him will feel exactly the same way. Of course, I cannot go without thanking God for him and being his child.
Right.
Because I've had the opportunity to grow as a man, learning from him, following in his footsteps, and trying the best I can to emulate.
Right.
It isn't easy, but I always know I have guidance from what I experienced as I grew up, and it has kept me strong even through the difficult times that we are also going through. We also go through difficult times ourselves.
Yeah.
But a lot of it we've learned through watching him.
Right. You have been writing a book yourself.
Yes.
A cookbook.
Yes.
Would your father have had any contribution to you coming up or even thinking about writing that kind of book?
Yes. So I'll put this 3 different ways. The skill, the ability to write, was the foundation was laid by him, of course.
Okay.
Because of his enthusiasm with education. And so I picked up the skill, and I was very interested in English literature and you putting essays together and telling a story.
Yeah.
And these are things that have contributed to this particular book. The other one is in terms of what I do professionally.
Yes.
As a chef. My first engagement with, especially on the barbecue side, was through him again. Because he used to host barbecues in Nairobi, and through him I learned how to actually slaughter a goat and cut it into pieces and so on and so forth. So that was the platform on which my career developed. So those 2 aspects, I would say, he contributed completely to that.
Right. Now, this book comes out in the realm of electioneering or politics, or the election of leaders in Uganda specifically. What do you tell the reader out there to look out for in this book in regards to what leadership should be?
Okay.
And also drawing from how you looked at your father do his trade on the political arena.
So of course, and I mean, incidentally, we are shooting this now at a time when elections are, just tomorrow.
Yeah.
But when you read the book,
it
gives you a historical perspective of this country. Through his lens. What he went through, how he contributed to the liberation of Uganda. You get that feel. It's tangible to some extent. Of course, things have changed now. The vision then and the vision today are different things. But what you get from that book is that Uganda as a nation will continue beyond us, beyond his generation, beyond my generation. So we're supposed to pick the lessons from his experience, the experience of his colleagues and friends and contemporaries, and apply it to how do we take this country forward and look at it beyond ourselves. And I believe for a reader, they should be able to get that message.
Right. I know that you have been one of the strongest forces that ensured this story is written. Yes. And finally, it is coming out.
Yes.
Now, what is that story that you're happy that Mzee is telling? There are so many, but what is that one bit of it that you feel is you're happy to have told out there, looking at you as a couple?
Actually, there are many stories. And Mzee is humorous. He used to tell us so many things, adventures. And then we were telling him, but why don't you write a story? You really have a good story.
Yes.
We had to convince him to write the story because, from from school, what he went through, akigeze college Butobere, akigeze high school. So all those, even in Nairobi, were very, very interesting stories.
Right.
And we wanted him to write them down. So I would ask him, but why don't you write your story? Actually, until our friend, Mr. Rutaro, who came in the house one day to visit us, and he told him, you know, I also started as a book. So it doesn't matter how long it will take.
Yeah.
I started a book, I don't know, I think I've been on it for maybe the last 2 years. So he convinced him.
Yeah.
He accepted to write the story. But it's a lot. It's a lot.
Right.
It's a lot that he had to tell the people to read, to know about him.
How do you feel when it was finally stamped that Honorable Shembagaine was ready to write his story?
I was very, very happy, very excited, because from the stories he had told us about his life, I knew his book would be a very interesting read.
Okay.
So, and for those who never got to hear the stories from him, it would be an opportunity for them to know what kind of life he led. So I was happy that he finally accepted. It was a journey to get him to accept.
Right.
So I was very happy that he did.
Okay. To you, the viewer out there, we have a very, very interesting book to start off your year 2026. Started off with foresight, and one that is meant to tell us that we can see things before they come. And Honorable Shembagaine, as you get to read his story, you realize that he actually foresaw most of the things that came forth, and he was able to deal with them accordingly. And probably that could even also have made him the man he became to be, the leader that he came to be, and so much that he did because of the virtue of foresight, which we all can aspire to achieve and make sure that we have a life that we have resolutely chosen to take, of course, with the help of God. And may the Lord bless you as you wait to receive this book in your hands. God bless you. TFK